All right. All right. We're going to wait for you guys to come on, jump on with us, and we'll get started shortly. How was your Thanksgiving, everyone?
Satisfying, right? Batman holiday to me.
Man,
It was
great.
definitely a fat one for me, too. Yeah. I literally, I had so much fun, man. I had so much fun over the week, or yesterday. It's crazy. It was just crazy, man. I just ate, spent time with my friends. I haven't seen my friends in God knows how long. Um, yeah, it was dope. I loved it. I loved it. Every bit of it. Did y'all do anything special?
Nah,
Uh,
pretty much stayed in the house. We did do like a mini Survivor Series marathon. Then family ate, laughs, jokes, watched a couple movies. No, kept it basic.
yeah,
Cool.
I just
Cool.
had family over. Yeah, christened our first holidays here in the new apartment. And of course, my favorite part of the entire festivities, watching the Cowboys get their ass whooped.
I'm sorry, but I can't stand I can't stand the Cowboys and I can't stand their fans.
Oh
Just I
no,
hate them.
it's the fans.
Hey, welcome to the club.
That's the fans. You can respect the history of the Cowboys, but the fans just make me hate them.
Facts. All right, y'all. I do not know who is this. Said that this is a Facebook user, but I can't see his comment. So I think this is. I'm not sure who this is. Okay. Welcome everyone. This is not a hashtag Heals for Life wrestling podcast. This is actually the group that started hashtag Heals for Life wrestling podcast, Wrestling Commentary Central. That was uh, that was started by me about 11 years ago. Well, 10 years ago actually. We started November 26, 2011. We started with about 50 members, if I got that right. Yeah, 50 members. So how it started, and if you guys have any questions or anything, please feel free to ask. This is a journey that I went through that changed everything, changed my life, changed people around me, changed Facebook, period. You know what I'm saying? I was really one of the originators that started, you know what I'm saying, e-fatting, like, how it was a consistent thing. Um, a lot of people don't know that. I've been kind of like hiding in the shadows and shit, and back then we didn't really have technology like we have now.
Hmm.
Um, it was basically, it all started when one of my friends, he was we were cool, but we wasn't cool like that. Um, Latoya Macmillan, she knows who this person is because I was actually one of her best friends. He was a huge wrestling fan. The one thing that he wanted to do was he wanted to be a sports commentator, more so in wrestling. All of a sudden he passed away due to complications with his asthma.
Mm.
So he also started his wrestling group. It was called the WWE Experience here on Facebook. Um, when I heard about this and when I went to his funeral, I said that I was going to carry on his legacy and definitely give fans out there a voice. So, what I decided to do, I decided to open up a group called Wrestling Commentary Central. Um, the way I did it is that I hunt for wrestling fans that was like me. I went on E Wrestling News. I went on YouTube. I went on some of these wrestling groups. I literally did a lot of groundwork. I was hustling, like I was hustling for fans. I wanted to see where the fans were at. I wanted to see, are they just as passionate as me? I love wrestling. The one thing that I always wanted to do was to talk about wrestling with other wrestling fans.
Mhm.
Now, I did have partnerships here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Unfortunately, they kind of became a little bit toxic. When people are doing well, it's going to be those that's going to be a little bit more envious of you, but they're not going to tell you, but they're going to show you versus telling you. Um, I went through that. I went through projects which failed. There was a lot of trial and error. We also did me and Reese. We did WCC radio on Blog Talk Radio. We also did WCC Fantasy League. We also did that, and also we did the very first WCC Brawl, which people will probably know about, which we currently got right now. That was resurrected about 3 years ago. Thank you. Shout out to Aaron and Stewie. Um, Now this is my most embarrassing moment. Matter of fact, shout out to you, Reese. Thank you so much for bringing up this the old footage. I mean, when we talk about old footage, we talk about footage that goes all the way back to 2011. Um, what was his name? L, I believe.
Yeah.
L. Okay, he used to be my 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 co-founder because he did all the groundwork. He did a whole bunch of shit or whatever. Thank you, James. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. He did all the groundwork or whatever for us. Back then I did not know how to even do my posters like I do now. I did not know how to do none of that shit. Everything that I had to do, I literally have to teach myself how to do certain stuff. I never went to I did go to school, but I went to school for IT, but I never actually did a graphic design like I always wanted to know. But so I basically taught myself how to do it, and I got really really good at it. But what I'm going to show you guys is I'm going to show you some clips of the old WCC. So hopefully you guys will sit back, watch. You guys have any questions? Let me know. This is one of my most embarrassing moments, but here we go. Oh damn. Okay, let me do share my screen. Share. Oh, Jesus. Oh
Almost.
my God, this is gonna be horrible. Okay.
Uh,
Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my shit together real quick. Hold on. Okay, there we go. All right, guys. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's just make sure. Okay, because this motherfucker need to catch up with me. Okay, so what do you guys want to see? Oh, you know what? The WCC first Titantron. Here you go. Actually, back up.
Ooh, that came a long way.
Damn.
Mm-mm-mm. Was a personality.
That song goes with anything,
Damn. This is like bringing back memories now. forgot Mario Shack.
Championship belt. That Maria?
Yep.
So that was one of the. That was one of them.
And,
I
I
mean,
had to remember. I almost forgot about that damn Tron because there's been like so much
yeah,
stuff that we've had over 10 years. Damn,
yeah. Now,
that
now the crazy
WCC
thing is
Uncensored
that
shows. Yeah.
yeah, the crazy thing was that I had to. This was all you, Reese.
Mm.
You did the research. You did that shit. Now that was 10. That was about 10 years ago, whatever. He did a Titantron for WCC, and matter of fact, I'm rocking the old shirt to this evening. We had a lot of fun. The first WCC was made back in 2011. Unfortunately, we had to tear it down in 2004 or 2014 because there was too much drama that was going on in the group. So I basically decided to rebuild it, and I'm sorry, it was just never the same. I mean, we did bring in like old members, but it just was like never the same. If you get my drip, but now we're bigger, we're better. You know, what I'm saying yeah, like I said, Jacob, if you could come on here, I don't know if you can, but would you like to come on here because yes, you were one of the 50 people that was with us, or whatever. So I want to get you on here if possible. But yeah, it was Drama City in WCC, and I just basically made the executive decision to tear it down and build it right back up. You know what I'm saying? We had about at least about shit 2,500 people.
But it's always some type of drama when you're starting off something. There's a lot of chiefs, not enough Indians, if that's the right word to say it. So you always got to start over, rebuild, make sure you got the right bricks in place to build your empire. So
Yeah, I
yeah,
mean, yeah, it was hard because me and my co-founder, we fell off. We fell out. It was over some bullshit that had nothing to do with the group. And it's hard because I depended on him on a lot of shit. That's where my growth really came into play because I was so like I had my right handed man doing all this shit for me, and then once he left, I had to figure out how to pick myself back up again and how to get WCC running again. And I'm not gonna lie to you, Antonio, it was one of the most hardest things I ever had to do. You know what I'm saying? But I persevered. You know what I'm saying? Persevered. I learned new stuff, new tools, new people. I went outside the state, met new people. As you can see, WCC became a revolutionary revolutionary group because it changed so many lives. Also, we were one of the people that we stayed consistent when it came to chat or whatever. Like sometimes the conversations wouldn't even last. Sometimes we had WCC Dark, we had WCC Uncensored, we had WCC Sex Battles. We had a lot of shit. Yeah, like I said, Latoya, she's here.
Yep.
Thank you, Latoya, for coming on. Yeah,
Yep,
she was
Latoya.
one of. Yeah, Latoya. She we had a lot of drama back then. We did. Todd, what's up? How you doing? So yeah, it was I was literally challenged. But the one thing that I wanted to do was I wanted to give wrestling fans a voice. that was my overall objective, was to give you guys a voice. It wasn't to like say like I was better than everybody else, because I wasn't. I was a wrestling fan that was learning about the business, but then at the same time I was giving, you know what I'm saying, the members a voice in WCC. And then also I wanted to kind of branch off different shows, which we also did. One of them was Sex Battles. The other one was WCC Brawl. The other one was WCC Fantasy League, which we did. Yes, we did have a fantasy league in WCC as well. So it was a
You
lot
were a
of shit,
champion in one of those years.
huh?
Yeah, and I believe you were the winner in one of those years.
I was, but briefly, very briefly. But it was fun. The early years of WCC, it was really really fun. We calmed down, definitely. We grew up, we matured, you know what I'm saying? But I know that you guys want to learn the older part, or the older part of WCC, which I have more footage. I don't want to do this, but whatever. Okay. So, let's do this. Give me one moment. I hate doing this. I swear I do. God.
Oh
All
man, it
right.
must be really bad to be.
Yes, it's God. Um Now this was WCC radio. Here you go.
Radio before podcast.
And shockingly, we did not have Kane on as the guest for this episode. This was on May 19th.
Oh God, what a storyline that was.
Yeah. Baby me, oh baby me.
That young man there.
Yeah, of course, and me and Janetti.
Uh, Jacob want to know how did he get in.
Told you. It's just crazy. Oh,
Uh,
hold on.
Jacob just hit the axe. How did he get in? He
Yeah,
wanted to
yeah,
know.
yeah. I'm about to give him. Yeah, I'm about to give it to. Hold on one second. Okay.
So, so my
Yes.
question is like,
Mm-hmm.
let's say you it pushed you to the point that there was no return.
Mm-hmm.
What would have been next for either WCC or yourself? What would be the next move for yourself?
What would be the next group, or what would be the next goal?
Yeah, next goal.
Me, you guys in person.
Yeah,
That is
I mean,
basically the next goal. Make it more bigger than it was before. It's just more so I want to meet you guys in person, because after what happened to one of my good friends, one of my good friends Ziggy, what I'm saying, when he passed away, because we were supposed to meet all in Florida, but because he passed away so suddenly, I just really regret not seeing him before he died. Um, right now, we are getting a WCC house together. This will be sometime next year. Matter of fact, Stewie is getting that together right now, so we're going to have a big WCC house where it can be, I think, about 12 people that can stay there, I believe, at one time out, if I'm not mistaken. So it's just more so I just want to meet y'all. Like this has been 10 years. Some of the people that I've known for 10 years, like Reese, I've known Reese for almost 11. Um, I just want to I want to meet my members, man. Like I need that interaction.
Yeah, you sound like me because I'm a rough rider. I've been in rough riders for 10 years. And I don't know everybody. I want to meet
Hmm.
everybody. So just like you as a wrestling fan, I meet a lot of if I go to the shows. I'm all right. The few that's already there, you already know you got common
Let's
goals.
get up.
What's up?
Hey, yes.
Gator, what's up,
My
man?
bad, y'all. I just got in the house. I've been driving
No,
all night, so
no problem. You here now?
Oh, welcome.
Oh,
what's up?
yeah. Like I was saying, you go to wrestling shows, you meet everybody there. You find out individuals that got the same passion as you, and probably know a little bit more than you, or you know a little more. You got to share stories and stuff.
Hmm.
And especially you in a big crowd, you got your section. Y'all about to wild out. Y'all about to try to be the best section in the whole arena, which starts to chance and starts to have a good time and stuff. And that's what WCC remind me of. Like, if we at like, I'm not the rest at the wrestling show. Like, you was at Chicago.
Hmm.
I feel like I was there. You know what I mean? Some people was at shows that I can't be at, but they share a video or they share their experience, and I feel like I'm there. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
yeah, just like you, I would love to meet everybody. That's how I ask who's in my area, or if I'm in New York, New Jersey, I ask who's from WCC, who's in this, blah, blah. I'm here. Y'all want to meet up, chat, get some drinks, talk about wrestling. We do that. That's a goal of mine too, bro. I mean, I want to meet people that's like me, that's like that love wrestling, that's a
Hmm.
fan of wrestling. And the quickest way I can do that is on this group, and
Yeah, I
we'll see what
mean,
happens.
we don't have a lot of people like all these other groups or whatever. And like I said, kudos to them because I've been in some of these groups for almost like about what's that, 6, 7 years, whatever. And they started from the bottom and they rose up, whatever. But the problem is, the more members, the more problems that you're going to have. However, you're going to have it's like a double-edged sword. You're going to have more members, you're going to have more interaction, but also you're going to have the bad apples. And it's like you got to pretty much pick your poison. Basically, I had to like figure that out. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's either when you talk to someone and they don't agree with what you say, you can either continue to give them the negative energy, or you could just say what you got to say and just move on to the next person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Move on to the next thing. Like me, I used to be this back in the day. I was a petty ass motherfucker. Like I would argue with you until you left. Like that was me. But now I don't have the patience because I'm fat as hell, and like I got high blood pressure and I got high cholesterol and I got bad headaches. I don't got time to be dealing with you. I'm just gonna move on to the next. Especially motherfuckers now. Motherfuckers now, they get so fucking upset because you talking about something that they don't like. So now they get into their fucking feelings, and they want to like fucking fight you. How you gonna fight me on fucking Facebook? I don't know you. I don't know your
They're gonna
address.
all
Don't
cap
want to
you.
know your address.
They gonna all cap you. That's they gonna
You
bust all
know?
cap. But that's why I put the video. I put a little video of Ren and Stimpy. It's one of my favorite cartoons. He got control. Like, you don't disagree with me. You know who the fuck I am, and you press the panic button. And blew up. That's how it is right now with people, especially in social media. Like, dude, you act like we're next to each other. You're talking shit. Your Twitter freaking me right now. And it's
And
like,
I
Bruh.
am not gonna lie to you when I say this. 2011, we never had that much issues like on social media. I'll definitely tell you we had some bad apples in WCC, but it was never like to the point where I hate this, I hate that. But then again, WCC never really had. I mean, excuse me, WWE never really had that competition like they do now. So it wasn't
right,
really anything to go back and forth about. I mean, you had TNA but there was really no competition to the WWE. You know what I'm saying? So it was pretty much kind of cordial.
It was just frustration.
Yeah, I would say like even
Yeah.
Ring of Honor back then wasn't kind of like that, but because like TNA and Ring of Honor were kind of like in between, but they kind of really weren't elevating towards competition for WWE like AEW's done. And then also like Antonio brought up like when me and him was talking earlier tonight. Yeah, New Japan was kind of going through their rough spot before like Bullet Club came about, and especially like when AJ came in after he left TNA. It was like you slowly but surely saw like there were people making moves trying to like get themselves back up to that point. And I
see,
still
that's the
hold
thing.
true to this day that the pandemic was starting to run because AEW is hot. Impact was starting to get hot, especially like with the Tessa Blanchard, Sami Callihan thing. NWA was getting hot with Power. New Japan was like exploding, especially like with Wrestle Kingdoms like going for their first 2-day event, and especially the Liger Farewell-a-thon. And it was just like all of that momentum, and it was like everybody was starting to come along, and then to a point, WWE was like, all right, all these other companies are actually doing good now. And then once the pandemic hit, then everybody went. Then WWE went back to status quo.
And that. Oh, go ahead, Jake.
No, I was just agreeing.
But you know what? You know what about like if we want to go 10 years ago and now, 10 years ago, the Indies was actually the alternative. The Indies, like, okay, you got sick of seeing Randy Orton doing the same damn headlock for 15 minutes. You can go to Ring of Honor. You can go to get another one, CZW, MLW. You go to Mexico, see AAA, CMLL. You go to Japan. These guys are not making that much noise, but it's a little thing called YouTube that was helping them out, and social media that was helping them out. Like Twitter and Facebook, you ain't know none of these guys unless they had their own page and they were putting their highlights on, which will help you. Like, oh, where's this guy? Like, I didn't know who the hell was Darby Allin or Ethan Page until I looked on YouTube and saw a documentary of the Evolve, and I started knowing the indies more. Like,
they
don't what in the world? I'm sorry. Hold on.
I'm sorry. Yeah. What the fuck?
Hold on, bro.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
We didn't mean to interrupt you. This is
oh my god. I'm like. What? Oh, B-Dub came in this bitch. Look at this nigga. What you been up to, dude? Man, I have not talked to your ass like over a phone for like fucking 7 years. Damn. Oh my god.
You make me feel like CM Punk, man. All I need is ice cream bars.
Oh well, shit! I got my ice cream bar wrapper right in my room.
We got the pillars now.
Shit! Yes. Oh my god! Like I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming. I'm like, wait a minute, is that B-Dub? Oh my god! Oh my goodness! Yes. So
Reese gave me the word, man, and said, "Hey, I had to hop over here and see what's going on."
Reese, you ain't shit. You could have at least gave me some type of heads up. Okay.
How do that be a heads up?
So, B-Dub.
If I did this, we wouldn't have this reaction right now.
Yeah,
that is true. We love
right. Like I'm shocked. Like wow,
you make me feel special, man.
But no, B-Dub. Number one, B-Dub. I think I met you from eWrestling News, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I met you from eWrestling News. And I do not know how the conversation started. I do not know how I found you. I just know that me and you were talking. We exchanged information. I brought you to WCC, and the rest was history. I just wanted just to let you know. I know we've been through our rough times. I know you have put up with my bullshit. I get it. You know, I went through plenty of mood swings. You know, when I was a young CEO that was trying to find my footing in the wrestling business and shit. And I just wanted to say thank you for, just being there and just contributing to WCC for the past 10 years. Like, I really do appreciate it. I do, to the bottom of my heart. I know I don't really talk to you as much. I mean, we talk to each other in the group, but I'm always grateful for the originators, you, Jacob, and and Reese, and even L. We don't talk anymore. I still think about him every once in a while.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, he basically got the motor moving in WCC. And I appreciate all of y'all for helping me out and getting us through like our dark ages in WCC.
Right.
But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say, man. But
Like
I'm
the
glad.
gold
I'm glad.
dust era and everything.
Cunt Dust era.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Coon does.
Yes, Cunt Dust.
That's
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
that's another.
Ah, they
Yeah.
don't know about that.
Oh,
Oh, those are day one.
However,
yeah.
Oh.
I definitely know that.
Yo,
The original
Well,
shout
KWO.
that character out, dude.
yeah. So with that,
I got all four of y'all. I got all four of y'all here. And that's good. It's a good picture right here. I want each of y'all to give me a story. I want y'all to help me understand the relationship of Ziggy.
of Ziggy.
Yes, I saw pictures. I saw, but I never had the honor to meet or communicate with him on the group. And I want to know
Hmm.
if y'all give me a story what y'all remember about him. Reese, you gave me one. You gave me one, but like I got Jacob here. I got of course Chris, and the surprise of all surprises. So can y'all help me understand where this man was like loved with y'all, like where he at in a place in your heart on WCC.
Oh,
And
Ziggy was one of the people I did not expect to be friends with. He was one of them loud motherfuckers that was on Facebook that I just really like said, nah, he too mad niggerish for me. No, mm-mm, no, mm-mm. But then when I found out that he liked wrestling, we just became super tight, man. Like, it was one day he was just talking shit about somebody. I said, oh, I like him. I'm like, okay. So me and him just started talking and talking, and then we started, talking about wrestling or whatever. He is a huge wrestling fan. If there was one thing about Ziggy that he was a huge wrestling fan. And this man, oh my God, he would come on my podcast. Wait a minute, who is that? That's not you, B Dub, because you just walked in. Who is that?
I don't
Okay, never
know.
mind. Okay, all right. Anyway, so we decided to do an EFED WCC Raw. I told people I didn't want to do WCC Raw because the first one kind of went south. I said that I did not want to bring it back. I didn't want to do it. Stu came to me one day. This was my first time actually meeting him, and he was in the wrestling group or whatever. He was like, dude, you got some skills. I said, yeah, okay. He was like, do you want to do an EFED? I said, yeah, I used to do an EFED. It's called WCC Bar. He said, do you want to bring it back to life again? I said, no. And he was like, he just kept pressing me and pressing me and pressing me about it. And I just said, dude, like, I just don't want to do it. And then I broke down and just did it. Me, Ziggy, Stewie, Jacob, Hill Carmichael, Joe,
it was a lot of us. Aaron, it was about 15 of us that started in EFED. That was probably the best run of my life in 2020, or excuse me, 2019. It was so much fucking fun. It was way better than the original. You know what I'm saying? Like even though it started out rough, but it got better as we went along.
Yeah.
The one thing about Ziggy was so passionate on what he was doing, even though he was the hothead of WCC. Like he was so comedical. Like it was always something about him. We will be having a bad fucking day, and this motherfucker comes in out of nowhere and just talk about what the fuck is going on in here. You know, that type of shit. He always had his red bottle. Always had a red bottle. Always had some Kool-Aid or something to drink and shit. And was just always was talking shit. He always went back and forth with Jacob for some apparent reason. It was just he was a human. He was a human being that was so fucking loyal. I would be probably talking to another wrestling fan that's probably like, you know, talking shit to me. This man will come out of nowhere, will stop what he's doing, come on my post, and me and him tag team this motherfucker. That is how Ziggy was. Like I never had any friends, no offense, Jacob, but Ziggy was like one of them motherfuckers that came out of nowhere and was just talking about why you talking shit to my nigga like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it just shit was crazy.
If Ziggy liked you, he had your back 100.
100%. 100%.
It was times that Ziggy thought somebody was coming after me, and he would jump on my post, and I would see the alert, and I would be like, "Oh no."
and when he came in, I said, "Oh no, time to go." And then he would DM me. He talk about, Chris, you okay? I said, no, I'm good. I'm straight. Like, why did you have to come for dude's neck like that? He told me, man, he a bitch ass motherfucker. He eat a bag of dicks. I don't give a fuck.
No apologies. No
None at all.
Honestly, that's
no
the
apologies, no fucks given.
That's the
none.
That's the best thing about Ziggy. He was always real. Now he might come back later and say, you know what? I think I did a little too much.
Yeah.
And then by that time you had thought about what happened, and you'd be like, nah, you was right. You
Yeah.
Ziggy was a straight firecracker.
Before we go on to the next topic or the next subject, matter of fact, Jacob, when I come back, it's your turn to talk about Ziggy. So this is one of the most another humiliating time in WCC. Jesus Christ. Be right back.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Okay.
Oh. God, what was you talking about?
Oh, wait a minute. Now I remember who it's about now.
Oh. Okay.
I'll explain.
Yeah. There's a story behind this one. I know the story behind this one. Oh man.
Some Velveteen Dream mannerisms.
Get out my head, man. I think I think Velveteen Dream probably still didn't get it from you, going, Chris.
Shut your ass up.
Right.
Yo,
Oh man, you got some explaining to
See,
do.
this is early NXT day stuff. He said, going back home and just talk.
Oh, here's another one. Here's another one.
Homo class.
All right, here's another.
Yeah, that's
one.
what it is. Promo class.
Yeah, basically.
oh, hold on.
Oh God!
Some like some Fandango in it.
Oh, Chris, sports entertainment at its finest.
What?
I'm surprised you didn't delete footage, man. It said it was gone.
Oh, God, no. I'm not. No.
Just like the pandemic era in WWE, they said they wanted to delete that. They said that never happened.
Bruh.
No, I'm the like.
When
That's
he
cool, though.
introduced that character, when he first introduced it, we had a meeting,
Oh, Lord.
Listen.
and in this meeting,
Was it intervention?
we
Listen.
tried. Reese, did we not try?
Listen.
Like, it's gotta happen. This is
Wait,
something.
they couldn't hear the audio. They couldn't
Yeah,
hear
they
the
couldn't hear the audio at all.
Oh,
They
you
was
could?
like, nah. They was like, yeah, we got to do something about this because it's a little too much. I said, well, this is Chris though.
Oh, shut up. Shut up.
That's Mr. King Brangus.
Yes, it was.
This is Chris, bro. Look at what.
It was.
I was loving it because I was dying every time he did.
Oh yeah, that Fandango one put me over the top though, dude.
Listen,
That was like,
Hey, was
Fandango
that
was,
WrestleMania season?
Bruh.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, that when you go all out, no that
Right.
time.
Ty,
Yeah.
he was definitely feeling himself.
Yeah, I was really feeling myself that
Definitely.
day. Yeah, I really was. I was going around pandangoing, you know.
hey,
What y'all didn't see behind the scenes is Reese and us talking to Chris like, bruh,
Hey, don't bring the baby oil now. Hold on.
what
now.
is going on, bruh? Yo,
Oh, not the baby oil.
even
No.
even with Joe and them, like, yo, we need to have a meeting, bruh. Oh, we gotta have a meeting.
See,
Y'all ain't
around
see?
that time,
Y'all ain't see?
around that time, I wasn't showing my nipples like I am
Oh,
now.
okay.
See, you shut up.
See,
No.
there it is, Reese.
See,
You feel that? You know.
This is the essence. Wait a minute.
listen, like
Wait. We ain't got there yet. Wait.
we haven't. Oh, you're right, we haven't. Okay, so there is some more footage. I don't know. I think I already kind of humiliated myself
Look at Reese's
already.
face, though. Look
Huh?
at his face.
yeah, but we still gotta get
No.
the gold. We ain't gotta
It
get
was
the
you
cut dust
saying-
footage yet.
We got some more footage, and Reese going.
No,
Hold on,
No.
please tell me the cut dust footage is coming somewhere.
no. We're not going to talk about cunt dust. We're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about you know.
AWO, man.
Yeah. Okay, I might have another clip, but we're gonna do that in a minute. Anyway, Jacob, since you laughing, it is your turn to talk about Ziggy.
Bruh, Ziggy was most. I don't know. Ziggy would call me with some off the wall stuff. Y'all talking about how he got high headed and wanted to flip out, and he didn't do it in front of certain people. I was the phone call that Ziggy would call and flip out. especially, especially when, because for some reason, I don't know why, Ziggy was always in Facebook jail. I don't know what that was about.
Well, duh. I mean, shit. I mean,
So he couldn't say it on the page, but he would call me and tell me what he wanted to say, and then be like, "Yo, you should post it and put my name at the bottom." Like Ziggy, I don't talk like that, Ziggy. I'm not that type of person. I can't say what you're saying right now.
he didn't give
Why
a
not?
fuck.
No, he didn't. Like, why not? You probably need to say it. It would help your image. Like, bruh, no.
He didn't give. Look, one thing
Ziggy,
about he didn't give a fuck.
yeah, Ziggy ain't care at all, dog.
Yeah,
He would come in Ziggy would come in, especially the latter years when we started doing these video chats. And Ziggy
Child.
would let it all hang out. Like he ain't even care. I'm just gonna
especially in the
say,
Thunderdome
bruh,
or Terradome. Terradome, my bad.
Terradome was.
Mm.
Mm,
But
mm.
yeah, man, I miss that dude like a bug. Cause he had, if Ziggy love you, he had your back 110%.
Indeed.
Wasn't nobody gonna say nothing about you. Wasn't nothing gonna be done because Ziggy was gonna come after them, and
Mhm.
everybody pretty much knew it, unless they didn't know Ziggy and they were new. That
Mhm.
first time he came after you, they never did it again. Matter of fact, Chris, one of
Yes,
the
sir.
few people that left WCC because of Ziggy,
Um, pretty
Quite a
much.
few.
you ain't never seen them again.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it
What?
was. Yeah, like the thing is that Ziggy, you couldn't handle his mouth.
Bruh.
That's one thing about Ziggy. Like that fool was a savage. You know,
Hmm.
he always talked about that he had got the Glock. And no, I'm not talking about R. Anderson either. I'm talking about he got the Glock. He got his
Wow.
He got his AK-47. He will blow your fucking head off. He didn't give a shit. He didn't give
Ziggy
a
ain't
fuck.
care at all. I'm in
No.
Facebook jail again. Like, do this time, Ziggy.
Oh, he must have got the reservations
What
already,
did
huh?
you do this time? It wasn't even a surprise to us. We was just like, so what did you do this time?
Again?
Right.
Like, he would come out of Facebook jail and go right back in.
Go right back in.
You know,
I,
and Ziggy's in Facebook jail more times than Kenny got killed on South Park.
Bruh.
Just
Oh,
bullshit.
wow.
man, like a
You must have
convict.
to
Just
open a whole
like I
bunch of
came.
pages, man, to get on.
It was
And he
just
would be,
mm,
no, because I don't know about y'all, but he would be in Facebook jail and be so heated. He would call me and tell me stuff to post. And I'd be like, Ziggy, I can't post that type of, I got church folk following me. I can't do that,
So
Ziggy.
you're gonna be in
Why not?
jail right with him.
You my brother.
exactly. Ty, yes, we are going to give you more clips because as a matter of fact, I've seen more clips. As a matter
Oh,
of fact, this is Jacob shit. Matter of fact, this
oh
is an
man.
old shit.
Mm.
Yes. Yes, so
Oh,
yes.
Not the
Yeah.
not the
No. This is
Oh,
something else. Hold on.
oh God.
Here we go.
Oh.
wait a
Let me
minute.
make sure. Let me make sure I got my thing. Here we go. There we go. All right. Tell me if y'all can hear this. All right. Here we go.
Oh.
all right.
KWO. Yeah.
Oh.
Can't hear it,
Oh
but
yeah, Shannon.
I feel a little bit.
Bruh.
Yo,
I
Yeah.
forgot about that, dude. Oh.
Oh no, I'm not done with you. Oh
I
no, I
forgot
I,
about
I ain't
that.
done with you yet.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
no.
Uh,
Nope. Yeah, so like looking at all of this shit,
Wow, that's
yeah,
a
this
lot of stuff.
lots of
That's
shit.
overload. Yeah.
it's
that is
Ziggy.
10 years worth
They
of
killed
goodness.
it. Wow. Hmm.
It's with
Yeah,
a
that
Z. It's with a
yes.
Z, Ty.
So remember sex battles and
Overload.
um, the Young Sister show.
Oh man.
Yeah, this was
Uh,
crazy.
Uh,
Um,
Wait, you didn't
who
keep the phone conferences, have you?
these are the phone conferences.
Oh,
Man.
Yeah, they are all on Elsa shit. So
Oh, I
um,
ain't know that.
And then some's
ye-
on WCC Live. Yeah,
correct. Yeah, but it
there was
looks like the majority
Christopher
of them
channel.
were on here. Yeah, so
Oh,
I'm
that's
trying to
right, because L was producing it.
correct. Yep.
I forgot about that. That's right,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
bruh.
I'm trying to matter of fact, hold on, let me see. Oh, you know what? I might have to go to another site. Give me 1 second. Let me just
I see
pull
sex
this.
battles. Oh my god.
Yes,
oh,
sex
and the
battle.
brief radio show y'all had.
Yep, we also had that as well. Man, we had I'm telling you, we had like a lot of shit,
Bully
man.
Club.
Bully Club.
Bully
Kind of
Club.
annoying.
Hold on, let me do this real quick. Give me 1 second, y'all.
You
I just
gotta
have
come to
to
Facebook and you
pull
gotta
this.
join the
And
WCC brawl.
we love
Oh
the
man.
NWO picture of me, Jacob, Chris Mill, all bringing out the wolf.
All right,
Die.
here we go. Hold on. Now this is fresh.
Is he recording it? That dude.
Baby Fresh.
Hillary.
Oh,
Bruh.
I know Fresh and Tone got stories for days.
Bruh. Oh,
it's just it's like some ECW footage.
Chris is definitely going through.
Yeah, I was really going through some things. You know what? I actually was younger.
The trip down memory lane.
Bruh.
This is your life.
The
You're
old,
right. Yeah,
Something like
exactly.
that.
old crew, bruh.
You talk about Ziggy, not
Oh.
yeah, it's Ziggy, not Ziggy. It's
It's Ziggy with
anyway.
a
Damn, I got to get one of his old videos. Goddamn. Shit.
I think
Ziggy
most of
was
his were in live
bruh.
still.
Um,
Ziggy was the baby brother who thought he was the oldest.
basically, yeah.
Okay,
Um,
okay, I can understand that.
He thought he
wait.
was
Wow.
over everybody, dog. Like, nah.
Yeah.
You come after one of us, Ziggy was on you. Like,
Like, why on rice? I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
quick.
Mhm.
Man,
Like,
I miss my bro. That
it,
dude was, oh,
oh,
I'm
yeah.
telling you, but it was just like we had fun times, y'all. Like we
yeah.
really had fun times. Like
Uh,
it was never a dull moment with Ziggy ever.
yeah.
It was never a dull moment ever.
That's true with almost anybody in the group, especially like when we used to do the WCC Uncensored show,
Oh,
especially
man.
like after pay-per-views and stuff.
Oh man.
Like one of my favorite ones I remember was us after WrestleMania 28. And yo,
Me and Artrell got into it bad, man.
Yeah, I swear, like my voice was so damn hoarse after that. Basically, the Undertaker Triple H Hell in a Cell match killed my voice the rest of the night, and I was like, but damn it, it was worth every single second of it. And I was like, when we did the show afterwards, we were so split because there were so many times we thought Triple H was actually going to win that match,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
just that crowd in Miami, they would have. That crowd in Miami, I think, was the star of the damn show between them and the night after Raw, because
Always an after all.
damn,
Always an after all.
oh
Always an after all.
yeah, that Miami crowd was one of the best ones like they had for a WrestleMania weekend.
Ain't that the Raw that Brock came back in F5 Cena?
Yeah, yeah.
Right. That was
Good
Okay.
times,
So-
good times.
So I'm going to pull up a video of Ziggy. Just give me a second. I'm gonna pull up one of his funny ones because this motherfucker was hilarious. I'm trying to figure out. Let me see. Oh, let's see. Hold on one second.
He already
Yep,
left.
I think we,
Oh yeah.
I think we found the right one. Yep, I think we found the right one.
Oh my god, no. Hold on. I'm trying to
I
bypass
ain't
this.
ready.
Let's see. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let's see. Just give me a second, y'all. Just give me a second. It's a lot of funny ones, but I'm trying to find one that is like funny as shit.
Like the ultimate Ziggy. What do you want?
Exactly.
Oh,
Okay. Let's see. All right. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Okay. No, wait, no. Okay. Y'all go get tired of me saying okay. Okay.
Say we heard words. So.
Drinking game.
All right. Okay. I got it.
You gonna say anything?
Drinking game.
All right.
Ah,
Okay. All right.
uh-huh, uh-huh.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay. Here you go.
Omaha. Okay.
Was that Kool-Aid or wine?
It wasn't Kool-Aid.
Okay.
That's his feel good juice.
Tip out the comments I ever seen. Uh-oh.
You spoke too soon.
Dun-dun-dun-dun. Okay. All right. Let me see. Let me see if I can pull some other ones up. Let me see if it'll let me. Okay. There we go. Okay. Let's see. I need some like savagery. Come on, Z. Need some savagery, right? Real quick. Hold on. Let's see.
Just do it. Go into the brawl.
I am in the brawl.
Go into the brawl.
I am in
Say
the
going to
brawl.
the brawl.
Oh, you are in the brawl. See,
Okay.
what?
Here we go. Okay, here we go. Okay.
Okay.
Can y'all hear?
I
No.
mean, I can't hear it, but I can see it.
Hold on. You said
Can
what?
y'all hear in the crowd?
I,
No.
Can't hear it.
Yeah,
can't
they
hear
can't
it.
hear
You see
They
it.
can't hear it either.
Okay. Hold on a second. Let's see.
I thought it was just me. I couldn't hear
Okay,
nothing.
see, can you hear this?
Mm-mm.
No? Okay.
Nah.
Not this one.
But you could hear the other one, right?
I ain't hear nothing.
We can't hear it. We can just see it.
You can, okay, so
We're
you
seeing
can,
it, but
We can
yeah,
see
we're
it.
seeing a lot of them.
We can see it. We can't
Yeah.
hear it.
He said we're
Okay.
seeing a lot of them.
Seeing a lot of them.
Breathe.
Can't hear any of them.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let me just let me get rid of my screen. Okay, so I should have been more prepared, but unfortunately, since y'all bitches can't, excuse me, since y'all can't hear, y'all just gonna have to take my word for it that like he was a really awesome dude. Like he
Y'all
was
gonna
really
let him
cool.
call y'all that? No,
I'm
for real, to
sorry,
y'all faces.
y'all know.
Because he ain't talking to me. My,
If I
I
was
couldn't hear him, so I didn't know what he said.
with all them
But
with them big ass ears, you tell me
let
you
me
couldn't
tell
hear.
you something. Oh,
Damn, Chris, did you say Gator was Martin Lawrence?
Oh
hey,
man.
they call me
No,
Gator.
what I mean to say, I'm talking about that damn potato head.
Hey, it's all good. The ladies love it. You know what I'm saying? So,
Oh.
what I was saying was,
Are you talking about them senior citizens that you met on the bus stop?
wow,
Well,
that's messed up.
and ladies and gentlemen, this was 10 years of WCC
That's
at,
messed up.
at its peak right now.
They should listen to those conferences, man.
Man,
Oh, bruh. The conference call.
Oh,
It'll go on all night.
yep.
some
Folks went to
of
sleep, woke up, and kept on talking.
Like,
some
dude,
of
don't you gotta go to work?
Especially we had to wake
Yeah.
some of them
because we had to wake
conferences,
Fresh up
y'all.
half the time.
Some of them conferences went on for about maybe to 6 o'clock in the morning.
Dude, I remember a conference where we didn't get off the phone for 24 hours. Somebody was in the room the
Snoring.
whole
Right.
time.
Somebody
Like,
was in the
I
room
would get off
snoring.
I would get off of that joker for a few hours and come back and be like, "Hello? Yeah, we here.
Probably the Joe
Yeah,
or Fresh.
y'all still in here?"
Right. He said, "Y'all not even talking about wrestling no more." He said, "That was done 4 hours ago."
Mhm.
Yeah, that.
Exactly. And I'm sitting up here. I'm like, bro, like I'm headed to work. Y'all still here? Oh, we have no life. We're just here.
We'll be here later. Hey, come back at your lunch break. Wait, what?
Yeah, and I'm sitting up here. I'm like,
There's some
what?
diehard fans, man.
Oh,
Oh yes,
That's how
most
much
definitely.
fun we be having, though, dog.
oh, especially if something was to go down, like the pipe bomb episode of the uncensored show.
Oh,
Woo!
Which which one are we talking about?
The pipe bomb episode.
Oh, with
When
CM Punk.
yeah,
Oh yes.
mm.
You know what? Fuck that shit. Let's talk about that CM Punk shit this past Wednesday.
yeah.
Let's talk
Oh,
about that.
I
That
missed
wasn't even a pipe bomb. That was a nuclear weapon.
so,
Promo 101.
damn.
Yes, and I'm sitting up here like, my nigga, what did you eat this morning? Like, why did you have to come at MJF and said that his only run, his only good one was at Rosie O'Donnell show? Like, what?
Wow. He said,
What?
They called him a less famous Miz.
wait,
Yeah,
he said
got
that?
offended with that one.
Yes, he did. He
Yeah.
said, look.
That
CM
after this,
Punk said some things that it should have been said a long time ago about MJF, but
and the whole promo's up in the group. So
yes, the whole promo was just absolute gold. Gold, my
And,
nigga.
Oh my
and
I
god.
mean, we're talking, we talking about
MJF said
28.
that and he was CM Punk too. Like, dude, he called PG Punk, and brought out hustle, loyalty, respect.
You can't see me.
We can see right through you.
And then CM Punk retorted and said the only way that you're gonna be first in this business is if we wait for Tony Khan's daughter to get married.
Stop it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
No.
that was a mic drop right there.
that was
And then,
He did not say that. He did.
then he said,
no, he did. He did. And then he said, "I'm gonna punch you in your needle dick." And then Neil D started trending on Twitter. What? Like, how does that work? Like needle dick? Like, who has a needle dick?
Listen, Miz trended first. When he said the next thing was Miz started chanting and trended. Then once he said needle dick, it got chanted, it got trended. It's like no one gave a fuck about the rest of the show until the show started going. But all we was talking about was the promo. Like we were waiting for this shit for like since CM Punk came back and we got it.
Yes.
Yeah, I think Rosie O'Donnell trended too, didn't it?
I think so for a brief
right. And you know that bitch haven't been relevant in God knows how long.
Never had to find that picture.
Almost everything they said trended. When he said he gonna run who faster than UFC career, trended. Like everything they said was trending like that.
Hell, Triple H even trended, and hell, they didn't even mention his damn name.
Right, and you know,
we knew what they was talking about.
And God knows what Triple H is doing right now. Like, you know, I know he in the emergency room and
oh no, he's out.
No, he's out.
He's been cleared.
They was at a building site where I guess they made another headquarters somewhere. And he was right next to Stephanie.
And why was he in the back of the bus? That's all I'm trying to figure out.
Well, you know, he had a little tear in his eye, man. You seen what happened with NXT?
Yeah. He said, he wanna go off because that was his baby. That was his legacy. Like, listen, we talked about this shit before. Like, yo, he was bringing them money. He brought back wrestling back to WWE, and then you just go take and make it sports entertainment and living color and shit. It hurts. And then you release everybody that he brought in. Him and Will Regal brought in. That shit kind of hurt. So I won't be surprised if you.
Ty, I couldn't agree with you more. Yes, we do need more segments like MJF versus CM Punk. Roasting is a key to make you a star. Look at Becky Lynch, CM Punk, and MJF. The problem is that fans out here saying that you can't reference another wrestling company. But back in the day, it was okay for WCW to reference the WWE or WWE to reference WCW. Now it's like everybody is so fucking sensitive and shit because it's like you can't talk about my company like that. You can't talk about the WWE like that because they have never did shit to you in the first place. Bullshit. That's some fucking bullshit because first of all, the WWE even said that, oh, you're not allowed to wear AEW t-shirts that Piston and Company or whatever. Like, what? Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Sammy mentioned it one time, and you see where he at.
Well, you know, Sammy put his 2 weeks in.
He said he was there before he went to the AEW. So
right, but I mean,
they told him that he could say whatever he want, and he said whatever he want. That's their mistake. That was their fault.
To a certain degree, you can't say everything that you want in the WWE. You know that as well as I do.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Unless you roll around.
But when you open that door, like they made that mistake with CM Punk, that's how we had the pipe bomb. They said, "Oh, you got open mic. Say your grievances." Okay, and he named names. He named the Colt Cabanas, the Ring of Honor, the New Japan. He was saying names, and he also said, if Vince McMahon dies today, we got to listen to his stupid daughter and his doofus son-in-law.
I mean, did that come true?
I'm surprised he didn't say that to MJF, another doofus son-in-law.
He didn't have to. I mean, he literally said that I mean, the only way that you can go to the top is if you sleep around with the boss's daughter.
I mean, eh,
So that pretty much was like the Lorena
Me-
Bobbitt of like punchlines right there, because
but
after that, MJF had no comeback whatsoever.
because
Hell
it was
no, MJF bro. There is not a lot of people in AEW that can put MJF in his place. That was hard to see. CM Punk just like you can't. Even though he's been away from the business for 7 years, that man is a savage, and he like literally just just
Well,
destroyed him.
go back to what he said earlier in that promo. He said, "I did what nobody else could do in this business. I
And
shut
that was
you
to
up,
shut
and
you
I ain't
up.
even say, and I did it without even saying a word."
CM Punk is
that's an
is a
arrogant
real.
motherfucker.
CM Punk is a rare person, and probably if we was in a room full of 20 people, he'd be the one person that could piss off all 19.
Yeah,
Other people get
Mhm.
5. That's
yeah.
and he also said that I'm a jerk. I know this. CM Punk know what he's doing. He was pissing off people before he even came back. He pissed off people
Mhm.
in Twitter and all stuff. So when you try to test and see if he still can piss you off, are you serious? This man pissed off a whole 500 company, WWE. This was coming back and saying on what's that, the backstage show? He was criticizing WWE on their own show. Pissed him off.
Can
Hey, oh
anybody else
no, no.
do that?
Huh?
You think
Hey, right. Can
anybody else
anybody
can
else
do
do
that?
that?
Well,
Nobody
okay,
else. You
thank
have
you.
Oh.
Oh,
I'm just
No,
saying.
so
but my whole thing is this is the things that we were talking about in WCC. It's like we might not have like the conversation flow like we used to. We can always get it back. It's just fans wants to talk. But you have to talk about something relevant, catch their attention, and then the next thing you know, you have a gold mine of fans just talking and talking and talking. And
mhm.
this is moments we need in the wrestling business to like say like, hey, fans are interested, they're invested, but the problem is that you can't have the same shit in the WWE and like have this person talk about this person. Nigga, you just talked about him last week. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, dude, come up with some other new material. But then again, people keep getting released every fucking week.
Dang, man.
What?
yeah. And
I
you think about
I
it,
mean,
mean,
especially now with the Forbidden
Just
Door
saying.
being
he's
active,
not lying.
it's like,
I mean,
Antonio, you bring this up better than anybody. That with all the opportunities coming up now, now that we have AEW, now that we have Impact, now that we have NWA, MLW, all these other, New Japan, all these other companies, and
Hmm.
especially with the Forbidden Door, man, you can wind up making new shit like literally every week, and
Drake,
you'll have so many possibilities
Hmm.
that
it's so many
it'll take you
drinks.
a year to redo. Take a year to redo a rematch.
That's fact.
Hmm.
All,
Hmm.
all those matches that everybody wanted these past years can happen. It don't have to happen in WWE now. Everybody thought King Omega would go to the WWE and face on whoever. Guess that birthday ball with AEW started, and we got the dream match this year. Brian Danielson and King Omega fucking
Yeah.
clinic. Oh, we got Moxley against Suzuki clinic. Like, come on. I mean, matches
You'll
that
never
you
have
had.
that. You will never have that
WWE.
on the WWE programming
Yeah,
ever.
WWE ain't gonna
Nope.
do that.
But
Maybe
yet
NXT,
you will
but what
have
about it?
Moxley versus Doinky the Clown though.
Yeah. Or it would have been Dean
But
Ambrose.
that was a classic.
Or Roman Reigns versus the Golden Edge.
Hey, don't you say nothing about
Oh,
Roman
don't
Reigns.
mention that.
Oh, I forgot. Oh, I'm not worried about Roman Reigns because Roman Reigns is almost on his way out anyway.
And
I mean, no one can beat him.
that's
He's the
coming from
tribal chief.
he's
You say you're gonna be the champion to 2023.
He's master.
Shit off.
He's up here and you are down here.
Mm-hmm.
I told you he was gonna be up here.
Yeah, because there's no one here.
It's no way.
Well, until Brock.
It's like everybody that even praises Romy or if Randy touched them this past pandemic, they're gone.
But there's no one here though. There's no one in the WWE at all. Everyone got excommunicated.
Right.
Everyone. And they don't even have a legit excuse. They talk about budget cuts, insert here. It's so robotic. Like, you can't tell me that dude. You got rid of fucking Keith Lee because of budget cuts. You got rid of him because you couldn't get his name. That was the issue.
He ain't finna admit that. You think he finna? Come on.
Oh, wait a minute.
What are we talking about now?
Since you mentioned names or something. Oh, this reminds me of one of my most annoying things of the year. Remember that chick that didn't know Bobby Lashley's name?
Oh.
I said you can work there, but you know how to know the people.
Yeah. Oh, when she called him Bobby. Oh, I remember when she called him Bobby Ashley. I was like, oh, hell no.
Wait.
No.
Let me tell you the problem with that. I know which one of y'all said it, but let me tell you the problem with that. When you hire people that don't know the product, that's a red flag right there. How you gonna make your product better with people that don't know the people? Especially
do it all the time, though.
Just like
especially your champion. Your main champion who's holding your belt that been fucking the flag bearer for 50 years. You don't know who the fuck he is.
And your fucking champion is black, and bitch, you still don't know what his fucking name is?
What you expect Vince to do?
It was just her. It was just her braids were all too damn tight. That was her problem.
But she shouldn't have said it on the podcast, though.
She was happy because the bitch got a job. She ain't happy now because we don't hear from her no more. She unemployed.
Nope.
Chris, you really gotta tone it down, bro.
I've been toning it down for 10 years. Listen, I've been toning it down for 10 years, and I'm not toning it down now.
Come on, did you look at Direct TV when you got there?
We literally said it at the same time.
Hey, Reese, how many times have we had this conversation with Chris?
Yeah, and how many times we knew it never was the same amount of times we knew it wasn't going to go nowhere.
Chris,
I'm telling you.
One of the things I've always liked about Chris is that Chris will
what
never.
You mean?
Chris will never turn down for nothing because he will keep it 100 no matter who he's talking about or what the
That's
situation
the
is.
realest thing about Chris. That you ain't never lied.
Let me tell you what I learned about Chris. Chris would do the shit at his job, on the bus stop. If he gotta say if he off his chest, he's gonna say it.
He's like this all the time.
And just enjoy the show. It's showtime. Get your popcorn ready. If you see it work, Chris is on live.
No.
You see Chris on live.
I mean, I'm a Christian now. I mean, I tone down.
Tell them what we do.
I mean, you're gonna be real honest with what you're gonna say.
Tell them what we do in the admin chat when we see Chris is now live. Tell them what we.
Oh Lord!
I ain't been you don't tell me. I ain't been
It's like when
it's like we having real conversations and they're like, yeah, bro, this is. Oh shoot, Chris is live. Yo, I'll be back.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll be back.
So, I'll say this: in the 10 years we've known Chris, it's like whenever he got something to say, we know it's going to be epic.
Dude,
Whether we like the opinion, whether we don't like it, but we know it's damn sure going to be entertaining.
I can't remember.
For sure.
We're going to keep it 100.
Okay, if you really want to know if I hit the fan, if he said, I'm not going to be throwing shade. I'm done right there. Like,
I mean, how many times have we been in an admin meeting? We having a real meeting. We're talking about stuff, and all of a sudden, Chris be like, "I'll be back." What the hell? Where are you going? You're
'Cause I'm trying to-
over this. You running
Cousin,
this
Then
meeting,
you're the
You usually find
CEO.
out
You
something
the
because
headline.
and then you
Because
get
I'm-
the alert. You get the alert, and we be like,
Um,
you know what? Meeting adjourned. We'll be back.
Batman.
listen, listen. Sometimes you gotta like let these people know. Like I be telling people for the past 10 years, B Dub, Aaron, Jacob, and Reese, y'all know this about me that if I'm lying to you, I'm not doing my job right. You know what I'm saying? Like I created
That's true.
WCC to have so y'all can have a voice. You know what I'm saying? And my whole thing is like all the shows I've had, I learned from each show that I did. And I just said that this is not working. Okay, let me do this, let me do that. It was basically trial and error. Hashtag Heels for Life is basically my biggest format or biggest platform I've ever had in my life. And this was a combination of everything that I have done. Even Stevie Ray have said it on many occasions. Chris, tell me what's on your mind. No, I don't think I really want to do that. No, I insist. I want you to tell me. Okay. So I'm gonna just say right now, your brother's trash. And I don't like him.
I was waiting for a picture. Wait a moment.
Say, I'm gonna ask you, did you ever tell Stevie Ray, listen, you need to tell your mother to calm down. That motherfucker's losing his damn mind or
I
something.
have told him on many occasions that
done
his
that
brother
live.
is trash. Now he even asked me, he was like, do you think my brother is a company man? I said, I think you know the answer
Yes.
before I can even tell you. I said,
Yes.
I think you already know. That's why you didn't join the WWE. You already answered your question. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But the
yeah,
other people see the other thing, the other problems that I have with these other podcasters is that they don't want to be looked at as a problem. Me, it's a problem because you're not keeping it 100. You notice as well as I do that motherfucker needed to get off his porch a long time ago. When you got a white motherfucker that's coming at you and talk about you, your only job in life is to job and to shuck and jive. Oh no, it's time for you to wake the fuck up and get off that motherfucking porch. But
No, but you
because
saw the
you have
paycheck though.
okay, but you can't sit back. But you know what, be done. What you can't do is you can't go around flying about your blackness and shit, and yet you up there sitting back. You in the plantation. That doesn't work for me. That doesn't.
And going Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, nigga.
Hell yeah. I'm like, you can't talk about hey nigga, I'm coming for you, and then talk about
Ty,
yes, master. You can call me anything you want, master.
Ty,
And you
you
went
have
from
no idea. What you just said is so true. You have no idea how many
Hell yeah. You know what, Ty?
how many
I don't give a
times
fuck. Okay.
Chris has went live, and all the admin went, oh.
Nah, listen,
Hold on.
I don't say that. I get ready like who picked. I'm like, all right, what pissed them off now? I gotta see this shit.
I'm dead ass, bro. Like, I'm just saying, like, bro, Ethan and Ty, I have been like this all of my life.
Bruh.
All I needed was a camera to tell
You know how
people
many
how
times
I
he would have
felt.
got canceled, man? Now, what he said back then? Come on.
And I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't. I'm like, because guess what? The same shit I'm saying right now is the same shit you are thinking about, but you don't have the balls to come out and say it. I have the balls to say it because I don't give a fuck about anyone that is saying anything about me. Because at the end of the day, bitch, you ain't paying my motherfucking bills and you ain't putting no food on the table. So why the fuck should I give a fuck about someone that doesn't even fucking know me? Why? I'm not going to give you that type of power. The only person that got the power is God, my creator, my father. So
Yeah.
I don't care.
And Chris,
Well, when we,
I will tell God's honest truth on this one. And this was one of my first memories of you. I remember the interview you shared, like I think it was 2012, 2013, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it was Mark Lamont Hill, and he had on Mark Henry and Coco Beware, a couple people.
Mm-hmm.
And I swear, when you shared this interview with me,
Mm-hmm.
This is when I really understood who you were as a wrestling fan, because the question was Mark Lamont Hill was asking Mark Henry, why does the black WWE not have any black
Oh,
fans?
I remember that. Oh,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
I snapped the fuck off on that one.
yep.
Yeah, I
And
snapped the fuck off on that one.
ooh,
Reese.
I said, bro, I had to
yep,
watch that motherfucking video a couple times. I had to watch that shit like maybe
yep.
about 3 times. I'm like, you fat motherfucker. Are you really saying that right now? Are
Yep.
you really saying that? You telling me that I need to suck some ass or suck some dick to get ahead in this company? Wow.
Yep.
So
Wait,
that's why I don't respect Mark Henry. I didn't respect him. Now he probably grown up because the same company that he was sucking toes for and shit.
There's a lot of
And
backstage politics back then, you know, a
Happened
lot of
with
Right.
shit
him.
going around.
right, but the thing about it is 25 years of toe sucking didn't really get you anywhere.
Oh God.
It didn't.
mm,
Because
It
guess
didn't.
what?
mm.
It gave you another fucking job in AEW as a it's time for the main event.
He was saying, paid his bills.
Oh,
I can't.
But you know what? All right. I guess we turn this to the what's the best memory of Chris. So I'm gonna have to go with last year. Chris, you probably remember this one. We was talking about the dark side of the ring, and I said the pin. This is how me and Chris got to start talking. I said, well, this whole damn pandemic is about to be on Dark Side of the Ring season 3. All I know is that turned from a video comment, which he just said facts, to a live. Like, oh, we was just talking about this. Oh, let me join in. I joined in, but I didn't say one word. Chris just kept on going. I was like, okay,
No, I mean
okay.
you can. I mean, if I'm talking too much, shut the. Just tell me to shut the
No,
fuck up.
no. We'll see. What happened was, like you said, everything you say, a lot of people think but don't say. So everything you were saying was the words I was going to say. So like, you know what? Go ahead. Yeah, he just said what I'm saying. Come on, Chris. It's always keep
Preach. Keep going.
Right.
I want more fans to be like me. If you got something to say, just say it. Don't like wait
It's
until
so
the next
modest,
person.
man.
Yeah, don't wait until the next person take what you wanted to say, because guess what? You might not have that moment. You might not have that moment ever again. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's true.
So that's why I be telling people. I said, dude, don't let nobody shut your shine. Don't allow them to give you the power of saying no. You can't say that. You can't say that about my
Gotta be
company.
politically correct.
Fuck you
Right.
and your company.
And that's what I learned from me. Like from that point on, I started talking to Chris. I started talking to Reese, Hill also. You learn from other fans, right? So
Mm-hmm.
with Chris, like, all right, I see how Chris is. Chris speaking from with his chest up. All right, I gotta bring that same energy with Chris. With Reese's knowledge, I gotta bring that same energy and knowledge with Reese.
Yeah.
Hell, you gotta learn who you communicate with. So if Chris bringing that fire, you better damn well bring that fire. Like, especially if he invites you to his podcast and you just stand there like a fucking dope in front of your own camera, you're not coming back. You know what I'm saying? You got to bring the same energy as everybody else, especially you talking about wrestling and you claim to be a fan.
Right.
Prove it.
You can't sit up here and say that you a fan and you talk about, oh, the WWE did a great job on Monday.
And
Doing what?
Chris will test you.
Yeah. And I just want to give a
Wait,
shout out.
hold on, Reese. What do you mean by that,
Chris
Jacob?
will test you.
What you mean
Think
test
you know what you know?
with that part.
You're
Okay.
gonna find out. Because
Go ahead, Reese. Go ahead.
Chris,
Yeah.
remember why you wanted to meet me?
Yeah, I really wanted to test your ass. I really wanted to see who this Jacob was behind the scenes and shit. You know what I'm saying? I got my answer, but you know what I'm saying? But we'll talk about that. Go ahead, Reese. Go ahead.
And I gotta say, like, but then to finish this off, and this is where I get a little bit of Chris in me. because where he went off on Mark Henry, I went off on Coco Beware afterwards. I swear, this line, I will never forget it as long as I live. When Mark Mahill went to Coco Beware and asked, well, how come you was never a champion? And this exact quote, y'all. He said, oh, I told Vince I ain't won the belt because it would be too much to carry Frankie and the belt at the same time. When
So you telling me that you were so worried about fucking parents?
No, I was like, when I heard him say, wait a minute, and like you did with Mark Henry, I had to play that shit back, and I was like, did Coach Beware just say it was too much for him to carry a bird and a championship at the same time? And when he said that, I'm like, I swear that was the closest I had to a Chris moment. Because
Wow.
yo,
See, if you want to go like, I don't know what year it was, but I know it was Ron Simmons or when he was Farouk, and he said this line to Vince McMahon on TV. He said, "You know, there's never been a black champion in your company."
oh yeah,
And
when he had the Nation promo before King of the Ring, yeah.
he said that on TV. It's shit like that is why it was never a fucking black man a champion around there, because you worry about a fucking birdie dyeing your damn hair all different kind of colors and doing the birdie shit instead of being the fucking guy you was in Mid South Wrestling and Junkyard Dog Break doing the fucking damn dump and shit and Bush Street. I could go on with the black wrestlers they had that should have been champion. Now I didn't know about that interview. I didn't know about that shit. That just pissed me off by just that line. I'm like, come on, man. Look, I don't want to talk about it no more.
But you know what though? To end this, and everybody, thank you guys so much for coming on here with us. I just want to leave this on a positive note. The WWE is trash, but at least they're recognizing black wrestlers.
I just want to leave this on a positive note.
I'm being positive. I'm trying to pump some positivity in this podcast. You know what I'm saying? The WWE, at least, even though they took their slow ass time, it took them 50 fucking years. It's equivalent to 500 years of us getting out of slavery. They at least having some black champions, even though they're still questionable, because Kofi lost in like 9 seconds, and then Bianca Belair still didn't get her damn rematch yet, but it was in a 3-way. But that being said, that don't count. Who else? Oh, Bobby Lashley, but that's probably the best thing that we got out the damn deal is a dominant champion. But other than that, I'm glad about the black culture, even though the black culture is still a joke. I mean, look at R-Truth.
You know what, Chris? I'm so glad
And
you're
Reggie.
ending this on a positive note because you got it. You got it, then. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Just so glad
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why he is called the instigator.
The look on Chris' face just sold it.
That is why you are the instigator.
It's not just my name, it's what I do. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in the kitchen and I'm gonna enjoy my apple pie and enjoy my 50-inch TV that I just bought today. Everyone, thank you guys so much for joining us on this podcast, on this milestone of WCC Wrestling Commentator Central of 10 years of fuckery, buffoonery, niggertree, and niggerdom, and everything that goes along with it. Until that time, I'm your host, Mr. Team Bring It. That's Rocky Reeves. That's Miss Antonio. That's B-Dub down there. And that's that gator from the swamp or whatever that shit is. Y'all have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you for 10 years. It's been awesome. I can't wait for us to celebrate 20.
Let's bring in another 10 years, y'all. Have a good day, y'all. Peace.